So what inspired you to get into cars?
Actually, my dad. My dad was a GM Master Tech, so I've been around cars my entire life. He used to drag race when I was a little kid. Always been around it, you know what I mean? So it's like cars just kind of became my thing and gave me something, we call it common ground, to talk to with my father. So, and then he told me not to work on cars for a living, and I went and did it anyway.
It's a family thing. It's always been in my blood. It's like passed down from my father to me. We used to go to the Sacramento Raceway back in the day. I used to always go to the Autoramas in Sacramento and Cruise Night in Woodland and every other car shows all around California.
Means of transportation. You get from point A to point B is the start of it all. And then you get into passion of what you like, I guess.
I was always into cars. My first car was a 47 Ford. I modified it with a exhaust cutout from J.C. Whitney at the time. And then the car was a 55 Ford. I went drag racing, won trophies. Actually beat a 55 Chevy once and nobody would believe me. They challenged me to take the engine apart, and I've never taken an engine apart to prove I didn't have a hot cam or something. So the other guy kept the trophy.
Always loved cars since I was a little kid, and I think a lot of people that like import cars, it kind of started with the Fast and the Furious movies. I think everybody kind of fell in love with those, and ever since I've just loved 90s imports. It's just kind of my thing.
Raised with it. Well, I'm the youngest of 4 brothers, and all of them were into cars. What got me really hooked was I was 6 years old. My brother picked me up from first grade in his '63 Corvette, and I was hooked from there. I was just the most incredible car I'd ever seen. And then I've always, in my house, there was always hot rod magazines or motor trends, stuff like that. So I was just kind of grew up with it, and just always tinkered with it. I was the little brother handing them a wrench or, getting in the way when they're working on their cars. So it was just, I guess I was born into it. And just as I got older, I got the opportunity to get a car of my own, and it's a great sport to be in. It's lots of nice people like you.
That 65 Chevy truck, it was in the backyard. When I was 15, we pulled it out. My dad and I went over it, rebuilt some stuff, got it running, and then I drove it to high school. It was really satisfying to bring it back to life. And it's really awesome that you can still work on it with simple hand tools. It'll run forever as long as the parts are there. It's just very satisfying to bring something back to life. I also like just the whole world of cars in general and old cars, because you can go racing, you can go cruising, you can do road Porsche, you can do drag racing.
We got a little set.
And there's just that whole world, and everybody in that world is really nice, really awesome, fun to hang out with. So I'd probably say that's my answer.
So what inspired you to get into cars?